What's up guys, this is David here and welcome to another Mobile Legends most in-depth guide video featuring Estes, the Moon Elf King. According to ML official bio, Estes was badly injured in some visually spectacular war that we will never know and see because it might cost too much money to animate and yeah. But Elf King Estes went to deep sleep after the war in the elf jungle. Again, that no one knows where it's at. But the point is, because the elf army lost direction thanks to the slutty vampire Alice, who seduced some elves with her seductive voice in the game, that's why we had Karina running around with her big elf butt and murdering people. Knowing this, Elf King himself, Estes, woke up furiously with his brand new golden haircut, I don't even know how he got it, and grabbed some mousse to make his hair stay in good shape and shiny. I mean he woke up and came back to the land of dawn and swore to bring back peace and justice. Anyhow, let's get into Estes' build. Estes is an amazing support healer whose presence can ensure the victory of most teamfights. His skills revolves around insane single target healing, which will absolutely make your enemy mad as hell if pulled off correctly. Estes' passive, the Code of Moon Elf. While he has his next auto attack, whenever he has a charge that goes to 100, you will see this charger thing on the bottom side of your screen. When fully charged to 100, your next attack will do extra damage to the main target hit and anything that recorrect onto. Once auto attack connected, 2 magic drops will bounce onto other enemy units with champion target priority. Means you will bounce onto champion first other than minions. Any units touched will be affected by an insane slow and take some magic damage as well. This is insanely good harass, so make sure whenever you have your empowered attack, which you will see your little book you're holding in your hand shining, you use your auto attack on enemy champion in laning phase instead of on minions. A note here is, by using your first ability on allied champion, you will accumulate your passive faster, so make sure you're healing all the time. Estes' first ability, Moonlight Immersion, will restore an insane amount of HP of any selected friendly champion, including you. Healing will be done in 2 sessions. If you cast on an ally instead of you, you will first heal them for a certain amount instantly upon cast. Then a magic link will appear between you and your ally. Within the next 3 seconds, your ally will be healed for another huge amount of HP. However, if your ally does move away from you either willingly or by force, the link will stop and the healing will stop as well. So here is a note: if you're going against Estes, one way to counter him is to get him away from his allies or kick the ally he's healing away from him. So make sure you stay with your ally when you're healing them. I like to call that love in combat. That's why I love to play with Linus very much. Well, no, let's get back to the point. Also, you can drag and hold this ability to select which target to heal. Otherwise, this ability will be casted on the lowest HP percentage allied champion automatically if you click on it. Anyways, because this ability synergizes so well with Estes' kit, and the healing is what we do, so we'll all be maxing out this ability first. Estes' second ability, Domain of Moon Goddess, will summon a huge circular field on the targeted area. Any enemy units hit will take a certain amount of damage, not a whole lot. At the same time, if enemy units cross the barrier though, they will be slowed to the ground. If you're crossing from outside field to the inside, you won't take damage. But the point of this ability is not to do that much damage to begin with. It's mainly used to zone enemy units, harass them in lane, and help with escape or pursuing thanks to its insane cover area and cast range. It is extremely good in team fights because a huge AoE slow might just be the game changer for your team. It's his third ability or ultimate, Blessing of the Moon Goddess. Once cast, will immediately cast your first ability on every single champion that's next to you, and healing them for the same amount your first ability would heal, but intensified. During the active time of your ult, your first ability healing will always be intensified to an extreme amount. That means if you use it, use your heal first ability during your ult active time, you will heal extremely extreme amount, if not double the regular healing from your first ability. At the same time, when you cast your ultimate, it will also heal you for an extreme amount. A note here is, the moment when you cast your ultimate, your first ability cooldown will actually be refreshed. If read my lips, refreshed, meaning you can cast your first ability on the target and use your ultimate and cast your first ability again on the same target if you want to, and just watch what happens. What will happen is, I'll actually tell you, the person you're healing has like 1 HP left. He or she will instantly be healed back to full HP. Are you kidding me? That's just insane. That's broken in a way. So make sure you're using this at the right time in a team fight. I like to use it the instant their assassin commit into a team fight. Then they will just die instead rather than deleting someone from our team. For Estes, the keyword is positioning, positioning, and more positioning. Your front line should actually be your AD carry in a way, because you want to stay alive and constantly heal your team. I like to take Purify and Roamer emblem sets for the mobility and getaway, because in high elo ranked, you will become the #1 go-to target, which makes a lot of strategic sense if you think about it. I mean, if you want to win a battle, you first cut off their supply, right? No difference here. That's why Purify will help you get out of quad control and use heal instantly to survive. And once you hit that ult button, it's very unlikely you will die unless you're just, way off position. Roamer emblem sets though give you so much movement speed, and why is it important? Again, because it helps with positioning, positioning, and positioning. It helps with roaming and it helps other lanes faster, and that's why you take Roamer emblem sets. But if you don't have it, don't feel down. Magic emblem sets also works, just not as good as Roamer emblem set. Now let's talk about item. I like to get rapid boots as first item, so I can again position. After that, I get Enchanted Talisman to solve the mana problem, as well as amazing 20% cooldown reduction offers. Now next thing, you can either get Dominus Ice or Fleeting Time to get to 40% cooldown reduction. If your team has a tank that already built Dominus Ice, get Fleeting Time. Don't overlap items. Then you get team buff items such as Courage Bulwark, since you will be standing close to your allies and minions to heal. The extra defense and offense power Courage Bulwark offers to your team is just simply amazing. The last two items really depend on enemy team comp. If you have lots of magic burst, get Sin Refuge and Immortality. If you have lots of AD damage, get something like Demon Zadavan and Bloodthirsty King. So let's get into his gameplay. In the beginning of the game, I always get 2 magic necklaces first to compensate for the high mana consumption Estes abilities cost. This way, you can actually abuse your second ability to harass your enemy and heal your ally at the same time, much more often. In this past fight, you see me using my first ability to heal our Moscow, so he'll be able to stay alive, and I'll use the second ability because of the cast range. Layla was able to die very easily, and here you saw me using my ultimate. Because the cooldown of it is only 30 seconds, here everybody's low, and with my ultimate, everybody's able to stay alive and able to siege this tower really, really easily, and no need to go home. With Estes, you want to get blue buff whenever possible, because it will give you this early advantage of the 20% cooldown reduction. But if your team has people like Eudora, Fanny that request the blue buff from you, give it to them, because they actually need it more. You want them to do damage, you want them to burst, and you can stay in the back and heal. 20% cooldown reduction is good and great and sweet, but if you don't have it, that's fine. Here you can see they just killed Layla, instantly burst him down, because everybody support them, give them the buff they want. And as you can see, I'm out of mana already, and that's a problem with Estes. He ran out of mana really, really quickly. So most of the time though, you do want to ask your team for blue buff. If you're playing solo, if you play with your friends, they should already know this. Give blue buff to Estes is so OP, because he can infinite heal, infinite harass, just like Rafaela, but on steroids. After you siege your blue buff, your goal is immediately go around, and with his teeth, by the way, you always want to be staying with your ally, because this champion is totally useless by himself. He's a healer for God's sake, so make sure you're always roaming with a teammate or going around with a teammate and always casting your heal like constantly, as you can see, to keep our team in full. And here, our Bruce Lee went back to full HP once again. We're in full pursuit mode. They're in bad positioning. Our Moscow coming in, do so much damage, stun him on the wall. Moscow is super low, but just look at that heal from my first ability. I do not even have my ultimate. But they just vanished, and our Moscow just went back from like 1/10 of the HP to 1/5. And here, enemy actually concedes defeat. So GG, well played. Thank you guys for watching this most in-depth guide video once again. Hit the subscribe button and like button if you like the show, you like the video. And check out more amazing videos and come hang out with us every day during our live stream on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook Live from 6 o'clock p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Central Standard Time using the links listed below. And with that, guys, thanks again for watching this most in-depth guide video, and I'll see you guys in our next video.